3-minute rounds. And coming out of the red corner for this one is a man who represented Australia at the Sydney Olympics. He beat James Swan to win the Australian lightweight title, then relinquished it. They say he's got the movie star looks, but he prefers to do his stuff in the ring. He's one of the real Rockies. There's no acting here. He's Michael Rocky Katsidis. Out of the blue corner, another Olympian. He represented Ethiopia at the 2000 Games. He's got hands of gold. He won his first fight as a professional by knockout. He's got some big punches, and we're going to see them tonight. He's got the blue shorts on with the white stripes. Let's hear it for him, Sheferaw. Your referee for this contest is Trevor Christian. Your judges, Brian McMahon, Don Marks and Seth Perkins.
Just come in a bit closer, just listen to me carefully. I want a good clean fight from both of you. I only want punching with the knuckle part of the glove, the face and the front part of the body. I don't want any holding. If I say break, I want you to break. That's me 3 commands. Break, stop or box. In the event of a knockdown, the man on his feet go to the furthest neutral corner, which is that one there or the one behind me. When the bell sounds, come out, shake hands and protect yourself at all times. Shake hands, best of luck to both of you. Right.
Michael Katsidis gets back to the red corner. Brendan Smith not too far away. I think Petro as well, who's putting the polish on the young man from Toowoomba, Johan Sheferaw. Trains with Paul Gretsch at the Mundine Gym, and we are underway for the lightweight level, scheduled for 8. And Katsidis is in the white and gold trunks. The blue trunks belong to Johan Sheferaw. And Sheferaw, we saw in his debut fight against Quinton Donahue, spent a lot of time switch hitting. He was a very difficult target to catch.
With power in both hands too, John. He was very impressive in that opening fight against Quinton Donahue.
First chance to get a look at Michael Katsidis up close. His record suggests he is a man who's very much to be dealt with in terms of Australian boxing at the moment.
Both boys are just nice and calm. That's the experience they've had in the amateurs. Nice and calm, taking the time and looking for the openings. Just working themselves into the fight.
Both men very watchful, as you would expect. Katsidis a significant edge in reach. Just pouring with the jab though at the moment and driving to the body.
Nice short left hook there. Punch is very short with that left hook and close. Oh, throws the overhand right. Michael Katsidis looking for his opening.
Between both boys is like some 150 fights between them, so a lot of experience in the ring.
Hell of a lot of, amateur fights. People say, amateur fights, I mean, they're still fights.
Look, you're still in there getting hit, Barry.
Exactly, and you learn something from every one of them, so there's a lot of knowledge between these two guys.
And you can see that they're not taking any silly chances. It's nice, short, snappy punches.
Yeah, very, very snappy Michael Katsidis in this opening round, punching well up and down.
Yeah, both boys being very watchful. There's not too much we can say at the moment, guys. I mean, these two, they're just being very watchful, not wanting to let their opponent, not to give their opponent any chance of scoring. Just taking their time.
Katsidis doing more in this opening round, taking the points. Johan Sheferaw having a good look, a real good look.
Katsidis has got the work rate, he's got the movement. Sheferaw really, he's just containing his energy, staying fairly still, not doing a great deal of work early.
End of round number 1. These lightweights, the former Australian champ, Michael Katsidis, heads to the red corner. Thought he did enough, perhaps just to edge Johannes Sheferaw.
Welcome back to the El Toro Hotel Motel. Home Pride Avenue for the official after party. The Revolution take the first left turn after the Cumberland Highway towards the city. And the El Toro's on the left-hand side. And there tonight to be able to catch Australia's #1 R&B DJ, DJ Schultz.
No gloves that you're going to do well or do very well. So just pick up the tempo, force the pressure a little bit more for him. Get those bit of a do-do-do going for me, okay? Okay, can I get that going? And then out. You know what I mean? You're getting in there and you're almost missing at times.
Seconds out. Round 2.
Trainer Mick Petros, very confident performer in his own right, state champion in Queensland. The advice there for Michael Katsidis, who comes out now in the white and gold trunks to get round number 2 underway. Johannes Sheferaw very watchful in round number 2. We saw in his only other appearance, Sheferaw came out all guns blazing, but obviously showing a lot of respect for Katsidis. Got a good look in the opening round, but to his credit, Michael Katsidis kept on showing him different looks as well. There was plenty to watch.
Yeah, he did. He sort of varies his attack well. Johnny goes to the body, goes to the head. He tries something different every time. Hook, rip, jabs the body, comes over with the right hand. I mean, he's very unpredictable.
Watch your head.
Trevor Christian with a warning there, mainly for Michael Katsidis.
Yeah, Katsidis picking up the pace now. His trainer has told him he wanted a bit more work in this round. Just get those flurry of punches coming. And that's what he started to do early in this second round.
Oh, that was a low blow.
Watch your head when you go in close, both.
Sheferaw took it pretty well, though.
Lovely little rip under the ribs there from Michael Katsidis. Under the short ribs of Johannes Sheferaw.
Sheferaw really looking to load up on those shots.
Body shot.
That's a bit low, that one, son. Down, keep them up.
Katsidis.
Yeah, Trevor Christian, the referee, just telling Katsidis to keep those shots up.
Break out, both of you, come on.
Katsidis' corner very happy with what he's doing.
None of this, come on.
Trevor Christian's certainly seen it all in a long career, and not going to let the boys get away with any of that legal stuff with the elbows, etc., low blows or whatever, headbutts. He's right onto it.
Don't, no, around the back. Keep them around the front.
Got plenty of work to do, Trevor Christian as well. Katsidis landing with the right hand. Sheferaw tagged him with the left during that exchange as well.
Yeah, that was a good countering left hand from Sheferaw, but a nice little right from Katsidis inside.
Yeah, I think Katsidis' punch was the better, the cleaner shot. Oh, there's a nice right hand from Sheferaw.
He's got a lot of power in that right hand,
I was just
Sheferaw.
about to say he caught Katsidis coming in and they may have stunk Katsidis.
Jab from Katsidis finding a home.
Oh, good work from Katsidis. Good rip and hook.
Body and head.
A little bit, it's a warning again for being a bit low.
Katsidis' corner telling him don't look for the one big one. Open your man up first and then land the big shot.
Another watchful round from both men, end of round number 2.
Yeah, I think Katsidis shaded that one again, but better round for Sheferaw. He did land a couple of good right hands.
Don't stop the jab.
Certainly a lot closer that round.
When you go out this time, just pull your shorts up over your gun.
Yep. Good. The jab's very important.
Some of the action from the second round. Right hand from Katsidis, the countering left from Sheferaw.
Yeah, his legs appeared to wobble a bit there, but perhaps he was off balance. Good jab there from Sheferaw.
Yeah, I think this Sheferaw, as you were saying earlier, Barry, seems like he's got a fairly, decent power.
Oh, he's got a lot of power.
Nice big hook.
Shouldn't be too long before we see the right hand power of Sheferaw either. An unhinged Quentin Donahue.
Right, box.
As we get underway, round number 3 at lightweight, or just a pound over to be exact.
Beautiful right hand from Katsidis to start this opening, the third round.
At the moment, Katsidis leads 2019 according to Troy Waters. I have it also 2019 for Katsidis. The pace may be about to be lifted here.
Nice jab from Katsidis. Knock Sheferaw off balance. Really starting to need to doubling and tripling up their punches. Single shots aren't going to work for them. They need their 2s and 3s.
Break out, break clean.
Certainly most of the aggression's coming from Michael Katsidis.
Better work rate. He's going first each time, so you've got to take that into account when you're scoring the bout. But Johannes Sheferaw looking to land that big countering right hand or left hook, but the right hand I think is the one he favoured the most.
Yeah, Katsidis still doing the majority of the work. Oh, there's a beautiful counter right hand there from Sheferaw.
Good jab from Katsidis.
Think about Sheferaw, just so calm, isn't he, Barry? You know, he's not getting flustered, just taking his time.
He's very, very cool, just waiting for the openings. He knows he's got the power to pull an opponent up with, one good clean shot. He's not fighting amateurs like he used to, and he's fighting 8 3-minute rounds here, and he's biding his time. But at this stage, Michael Katsidis is, looking really up to the job and putting punches together from all directions.
A little over 1 minute remaining here, round number 3, scheduled for 8. Lightweight level. Sheferaw now looking to the body and switching his attention upstairs. And left hand from Katsidis blew the mouth guard out of Johannes Sheferaw's mouth.
Lovely left hook that was.
Yeah, that stung Sheferaw.
Just time out.
Back in the old days, Troy, I don't know if you recall this, but I'm sure when you lost your mouth guard, they didn't stop the fight and put it back in, did they?
No, a couple of times the mouth guard's been kicked out by the referee, and your corners had to run in and pick it up.
In the old days, a bout was never stopped when you lost your mouth guard. Look, undoubtedly for safety reasons, it's probably a much better thing to do, but certainly some. Oh, what a right hand from Katsidis! That's the punch of the fight so far.
Yeah.
Looking good.
Another right hand. Although Katsidis walking for his own right hand.
He's got to be careful. He's got to be careful, Katsidis, because this guy's got a lot of power, but he's looking good here. Very powerful boy, 21 years of age. Michael Rocky Katsidis looking very good.
Yeah, he's got the world, the world's his oyster if he can, just keep progressing the way he is through the professional. Beautiful lovely. Right uppercut. Lead right uppercut from Katsidis.
I know, very unusual shot, Troy. Very unusual shot. Good round for Michael.
Yeah, but a very, very effective shot, Barry. That was a beautiful punch.
Certainly was. I'd like to see that in the slow motion if we can get it.
Well, that was a much better round from Katsidis. Really started to dominate the last 30 seconds of that round.
He's certainly all action, isn't he, Michael Katsidis? He's a promoter's dream. He's a clean-cut boy, and he's got power in both hands, and he means business in there.
Here is a replay from round number 3. There's the right hand from Katsidis backing up Sheferaw.
First right hand. That was a peach of a punch.
Another angle, very good right hand.
Well, Sheferaw did come back with a right hand of his own, though, and as we've spoken at length about when he fought Quinton Donahue back in March, the right hand did all the damage. He has enormous power. He does show a lot of respect so far for Michael Katsidis as round number 4 gets underway.
Well, I don't care who you're in there fighting, you've got to show them respect. Anything can happen.
That's true, Troy. I'll tell you, I've got the feeling that Michael Katsidis got a real good chin. Takes a shot well, what I've seen so far. Good body shot there from Katsidis.
Yeah, Sheferaw still staying nice and calm, cool and collected.
Break out, break ears, let his arm go.
We certainly haven't seen the best of Johannes Sheferaw so far.
No, to me, he just looks like he's waiting for something to happen.
Certainly not up to the standard he produced against Quinton Donahue, but maybe he is keeping his petrol in the tank.
Well, you know, he's fighting a young, tough, experienced up-and-comer who got, you know, a big future in my money, Dr. Katsidis.
Throughout the fight, Katsidis has been the busier of the two.
Pressuring all the time.
Took the words right out of my mouth. He's staying busy as Katsidis. He's doing the work. I mean, look, even if they're not all landing,
That's good work.
He's impressing the judges.
Oh,
beautiful
what a right hand. Man, he's a fighter, this kid, I tell you what. Look at that. Brilliant stuff from Katsidis.
Going back downstairs. Got his man hurt.
They're hurting him, don't worry. Whoa, man, that's brilliant stuff.
Yeah, got his man hurt. Didn't concentrate on the head. Went straight back down to the body.
That's great condition from Michael Katsidis. Walking on a couple himself.
He's got Sheferaw hurt, but Sheferaw comes fighting back.
I tell you what, Katsidis got some chin. He's copped a couple of bombs. He just walks through them, keeps punching. What a round. Big right hand from Sheferaw.
And a left hook.
Oh, what a round this is. Unbelievable stuff. Sheferaw
just hanging back in the ropes, waiting for an opening.
Oh, what a round.
But Katsidis once again coming in with the work rate. Oh, Sheferaw, beautiful two-punch combination.
Oh, Katsidis takes it well.
Oh,
man, what punches here, both boys.
And another right hand from Sheferaw.
Shakes his head, Katsidis. Man, he can take it. He's got a great chin, this kid. I tell you what. Sheferaw's lost his mouth guard again. Now, this is where this can be abused, because if a fighter's tired, he gets a break, and he's tired.
Oh, there's a sniper under the right eye of Michael Katsidis.
Oh, mate, what a round.
Yeah, Sheferaw looking very, very tired. Both boys have expended a heck of a lot of energy in this round.
Less than 30 seconds to go to the halfway stage. A war between these two highly credentialed fighters.
There, Katsidis once again, but Sheferaw coming back with his own shots.
I love the way Katsidis slashes away at that body. Oh, he just got hit by a vicious left hook. Didn't bat an eyelid.
He does not stop working, Katsidis.
Oh, good work by both.
Oh, there's a right hand from Sheferaw.
Wow, what a round.
Loving it.
What a round, and the crowd comes to life here at the Whitlam Centre. Best round I've seen for a long time. A good round for Katsidis, but Sheferaw landed some bombs himself, but just too much artillery from Michael Katsidis, for my money, and Troy Waters also sees Katsidis winning that round.
Yeah, Katsidis just outworked his opponent. Both hit with big bombs, as we see here on the ropes. Katsidis working that body, just never stops throwing punches.
What do you think, John? One of the better rounds we've seen for quite a while, that one.
It was outstanding work from both men. Katsidis initially, but Jonas Sheferaw came back with plenty of artillery of his own. One of the best rounds that we've seen on big-time boxing. We're reluctant at the top of the program to really talk this up when you consider that Katsidis has only had 2 pro fights and Sheferaw just the 1. But this is certainly living up to all expectations.
Oh, look, this is over. You know, overgoing the boundaries of the expectations. This is a terrific fight.
You've got to remember the amateur experience these guys have got. They're more experienced than most professionals in this country, with, as Troy said, like 170 amateur fights between them. That's a hell of a lot of experience. It's when you look at guys like great amateurs like Costa Zoo, 300 amateur fights, and, you know, can win a world title in 20 professional fights or less. That's what it's all about. That amateur experience is also important at top level.
And you've got to say, look, these guys have had so many amateur fights, and I'm no doubt, in the amateurs, they've fought guys who've gone on to win world titles as professionals.
Big one underneath, right? Come on.
You know, they've fought very, very good fighters on their way up.
Undoubtedly, all around the world too. Michael Katsidis has had a couple of warnings now for hitting low. I just hope he doesn't end up losing himself a point for that.
He doesn't need that, but I mean, I think he's got enough of a buffer at the moment to still stay in front with a point deduction.
Mate, I tell you, this is Sheferaw's dangerous. He's a dangerous puncher.
Well, look, as I can see, Sheferaw cannot win this fight on points. You know, Katsidis just outworking his man, just throwing too many punches. But Katsidis has got to be careful, because there is that one shot, and it could be lights out.
Well, the work rate's winning it for Katsidis. You know, the volleys of punches he's thrown from both hands, but there's good countering punches from Sheferaw. At any time when he's under pressure, he's likely to come out with a bomb, as he did against the ropes a couple of times. I knew this was going to be a ripper of a fight.
Yeah, when you've got so much experience coming into the ring, both, you know, First couple of rounds are a bit slow to get started, but once they've got started, you know, they've found their range. And the war is on.
He's tired too, Johnny. Don't worry about that. Quiet, Johnny. He's tired too.
Any way you think you defend? Any way you think you defend? Touch your way in, you think you defend? You do some damage. No.
The boys taking a little bit of a breather in this round. As I say, they both come out with beautiful right hand left hook combination from Katsidis.
Punch for punch, they're both landing big punches, I tell you.
Let's go. Don't let it to his pace, Nick.
45 seconds remaining, round 5 of a scheduled 8-rounder. Two Olympians from the Sydney Games putting on quite a show here on big-time boxing from the Whitlam Centre, and still to come, Anthony Mundine and Darren O'Barr, our feature event. As Katsidis again finds the target with the right hand.
Marginally low with that shot. Close around, but I think Katsidis' work rate might be edging.
Still Katsidis just edging this round.
Top one there. Needs to compose himself, Michael Katsidis, coming up to the end of round 5.
Look, I'm sure after that 4th round, there's a little bit of energy being expelled. It's a very, very hard, tough round.
Well,
and this 5th round obviously has to be a bit of a breather round. Get some energy back.
3 rounds to go for the lightweights, and then we'll clear the decks for our feature event. And Anthony Mundine and Darren O'Barr aren't too far away, and we're happy to see Darren O'Barr in the frame then. He's been largely anonymous during the build-up to this fight, but he is ready to go here from the Whitlam Centre at Liverpool. And Anthony Mundine in the red and white trunks for this fight, looking to maintain his impressive record. Darren O'Barr, the body snatcher, 19-3 is his record. And at least one of those defeats was a very disputed decision for the OPBF title. Fought overseas. And of course, one of his other losses came in a fight for the WBA middleweight title against Julio Cesar Green, Madison Square Garden, back in February 1999. Well, what a clash we have going here at centre ring at the moment, the lightweight division. Coming up to round 6 of a scheduled 8-rounder, Michael Katsidis, former Australian lightweight champion in the white trunks, and Johan Sheferaw, who represented Ethiopia at the Sydney Olympics. He is in the blue. 50-46 for Troy Waters at the moment. They have 50-48 in favour of Katsidis so far.
Oh, good right hand there, Katsidis.
Beautiful right hand. Sneaky punch.
Good punching back there from Sheferaw.
Basic skills from Sheferaw. Now just there's a nice sneaky right hand once again.
He really hasn't got going so far, Sheferaw, but maybe he is going to do so here in round 6.
He's trying to confuse Katsidis with all this flashy stuff, but
look, I'm sure Katsidis has seen it all before.
Doesn't help if you're not throwing and landing punches.
Sheferaw again on the ropes. Katsidis looking for an opening. Nice. Again, the work rate is impressive.
Yep. Superbly conditioned boy, Michael Katsidis. His second pro fight, he went 12 rounds against very seasoned James Swan to win the Australian lightweight title, so he knows what it's like to go the distance. He's got a couple more rounds to go here. He'll do the distance easy. Yeah. He's pretty well ahead on points. So Sheferaw looking pretty good this round for Katsidis.
Shefferaw's best round is throwing more punches.
Oh, man.
Beautiful right hand.
I'll tell you what, they're two tough boys, these. They can both take a shot. Good work from Katsidis.
It's the body shots that are hurting
Oh,
Sheferaw.
lovely uppercuts from Michael Katsidis.
Both boys coming back.
I like this Katsidis, man. He's got a big heart. He can take a shot.
Oh, he's got a good chin.
He mixes them up, underneath, over the top. Great body puncher. Power in both hands. Got an enormous future. And against a very seasoned opponent.
Well, that's just it. I was just about to say, Barry, he's not fighting a mug out there. He's fighting a well-experienced,
For sure, mate.
highly talented kid.
Katsidis stalking his opponent, coming
nice
forward.
Right hand from Sheferaw. But Katsidis keeps the pressure on and keeps working. Nice right hand.
Oh, look good punches.
I like what this kid's doing. He just doesn't stop working.
No, even when he cops a couple of hard ones, mate, he just keeps coming back.
Here's Sheferaw holding on.
You know what, Case too, and Troy's, he's such a crowd pleaser, Katsidis. He's got a great future. The Aussie public are going to love him as he goes up his career. Oh, hit with a couple of bombs there. Walks back in. Yeah, Sheferaw looking for a bomb.
Yeah, Sheferaw's turned southpaw.
Oh,
beautiful left hand.
Katsidis hit with a bomb but didn't bat an eyelid.
That was a beautiful left hand.
And Sheferaw southpaw.
Yeah, having a little bit more success in the southpaw style.
We saw Sheferaw do that against Quentin Donahue very early in the fight, and it was most impressive. He waited till round number 6 to start switching in this one. That was his best round so far.
Good water, Simon.
Just countering you, mate. Okay.
Slow your breathing down, Mick. Breathe in nice and deep.
He's countering you. You're jabbing, he's countering everything. You're better when you go
Listen, this bloke don't want to go on, fellas. He hadn't sat down.
Did you see that? He does not want to be there.
He wanted to pull then and they pushed him on further.
Mate, wear the first couple of the gloves. Count back quick. Don't wear it and then wait.
Simon, did that.
Let's look at the action from round number 6. Katsidis had Sheferaw pinned on top of our commentary position, unloading some big shots. Then Sheferaw found the target himself. And at the moment in the blue corner, there's some doubt about Johan Sheferaw wanting to continue. Paul Gretsch and George Reno would talked him into it.
He wasn't keen to come out at all, this lad. That's a bad sign.
I was just going to say, not a good sign.
I wonder if Michael Katsidis saw that. If he did, his confidence will be extremely high.
If he saw this, he'll jump on his man.
Well, Brendan Smith, who was seconding for Vetros, pointed that out. Told him that Sheferaw didn't want to continue.
Yeah, well, that's you know, very good for Michael Katsidis. It gives him an enormous boost in confidence. He's up on top. He's got Sheferaw in trouble. He's looking for the knockout here.
Sheferaw looking tired. Katsidis looking for the finishing touches.
Nice right hand. Oh, love a nice right. Beautiful right hand from Sheferaw.
Bombs being exchanged by both men, but Katsidis like a swarm of bees or whatever, mate. Piranhas. Attacking his man incessantly with both hands.
Oh, beautiful. And a left hook.
Big shots from Sheferaw there.
Sheferaw wasn't keen to start this 7th round, but hey, he's come out on fire.
He's doing well. Although he was under pressure in the opening seconds, he's quit. He's quit. He's quit.
He's
quit cold.
On Michael Katsidis. Johan Sheferaw has quit here in round number 7, and Michael Katsidis continues his undefeated career as a professional.
Just too much pressure. Michael Katsidis, for my money, a very impressive victory. Put enormous pressure on a very talented Johannes Sheferaw, who quit in the middle of the 7th round.
Well, the reason he quit was because Michael Katsidis put so much pressure on, he was hurting him to the body, and hey, the guy couldn't go anywhere.
Incredible though, to surrender like that. He looked as though he could have gone on, but he just had enough. And I'll tell you what, he hit Michael Katsidis with some bombs, and he never batted an eyelid.
I was just about to say, Barry, it's not always physical that beats you, it's mental. He was hitting Michael Katsidis with his best shots, and Michael Katsidis was coming straight back.
Exactly.
Katsidis took this guy's heart, that's for sure.
Broke his heart, mate. Broke his heart, and I tell you, he's going to break a lot of guys' heart, this kid.
Well, a very impressive display from Michael Katsidis. And Johan Sheferaw put on a tremendous display. Brave.
Oh, the crowd will give him a caning, though. You wait and see. They don't like to see a fighter haul down the flag in the middle of a round when he looks as though he's doing pretty well. The crowd, his corner's not happy with him at all.
Well, for my money, he was winning that 7th round, and then he just turned it up.
Oh, he was under pressure at the start of the 7th. He came back to do some good stuff, but he was just flummoxed with whatever he hit Katsidis with. As you said, he just shake his head and come back and throw twice as many blows.
Let's get the official announcement. Here's Billy Fisher.
A minute 8 seconds into the 7th round, and we have a winner, Rocky Katsidis by TKO.
Well, a tremendous